Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wished your data would just organize itself? Today I'm going to show you a simple trick using sort and filter that lets you create a dynamic self-organizing list. Just like this one. You can filter for a specific category and the list will instantly update. No manual work required. This is a game changer for everyone working with lists. Alright, so first step, we're just going to set up our data. In this case here, I have a tab named, sheet named Sales, and it has columns for item, region, unit sold, and date. So we're not going to be making any changes here, and this is a table that, this is your business, you're going to be updating it as you make sales, etc. But at the moment, we're not going to make any changes here. Okay, I'm going to create now a new tab or a new sheet, and this is where the magic is going to happen. All right, so the first thing that we're going to be doing here is in cell B1, where I just clicked, we are going to create a drop-down menu for region. So the way we're going to do this, again, I selected cell B1, and then we're going to come for data, data validation, add rule, and the criteria here is going to be a drop down from a range. Then we're going to click here on select data range. We're going to come back to the sheet that has our data. And we're going to select the unique volumes in column B, which is our region. Okay, so I just selected here B2 to B13. And I'm going to click OK. Done. And we go back to our sheet. Okay, so at the moment it just looks like a drop down like this, and you can see that it has the unique regions. That's all we need for this step. Okay, now for the second step. It's the filter function, and we're gonna come here to cell C1, and here is where we are going to click the formula. So equals, and we start typing the filter formula. Okay, if you click on it, you can see the way this function is structured. So first we need the range. So if we come back to the sales sheet, this is where our range is going to be. So we come back to sales, and our range basically is everything from A to D. Now at the moment you have data from A1 to D13. However, as you populate more and more data here, this will change. So the way to do this is just to do the range as sales. So that's the name of the tab. And when you are referencing a different tab, you always add an exclamation mark, okay? So that's for the spreadsheet to understand that this is data from a different tab. So sales, exclamation mark, and then we want everything from A to D. So this is our range. All right, now for the condition. Now the condition here, we want, again, referencing back to this sheet here, so sales with the exclamation mark again. We want the formula to look into B. Remember, we're gonna say B to B, B, because we want to make sure that we take into account new data as it gets added. So we want you to look in sales, in column B, and we want you to look at B1. Because this is the cell with our drop-down filter. Okay, so B1 is back on the other tab. So let me explain this again. All right, if we click here, if we double click on the formula, I will explain it to you again. So equals filter, the reference is, the range is the previous tab that has the sales data, A to D, so this is the range that has our data. And what I want you to do, I want you to look at sales, again, the sheet that has the data. I want you to look at B, and I want you to look at the values that are equal to B1, which is the name of the region, okay? So whenever you see north, you return whatever is in sales north. Wherever here in B1 you see south, you return what is in south. Wherever you see east, you return what's in east, etc. Okay, now we can make this organize itself. We will wrap our filter function in a sort function. So this is the final step of the formula. Okay, so let me double click here so we can open the formula. And the way to wrap it, we're just gonna put parentheses around it. So one parenthesis here at the start and one parenthesis here at the end. Okay, and we're gonna do sort. So we're just gonna write sort. So we're going to sort our filter. Okay, everything in the filter function still the same. Now here, after the filter function ends, we're gonna put comma. And it's asking you what is the sort column. And I want you to sort by unit sold, which is column number 3. So I'm gonna just give it the number of the column here. And then I'm also going to write false to tell the formula to sort it in descending order. Okay, so false. And we can press return. And there you go. You can see that it's sorted by unit sold. This is missing titles here, so let's insert a row above. Let me come back here to sales and get our title. So it was items, region, unit sold, and date. Let's come back here and add it. This in cell B, we don't need it. So basically, again, let me change the regions and you can see that it's sorted by unit sold. Okay, so one more time, let me double click the formula and you can read it. So first we did the filter. Okay, we did the filter formula where we created a filter that was looking at cells A to D in our data. And whatever it is the value that it finds now it was B1, but now it's B2. Whatever is the value that it finds here, it returns what is the data. It filters for the data in cell in the column B. All right, and then we sorted it, and we sorted by column number 3. So 1, 2, 3, which is the unit sold. So we sorted by unit sold, so you can see that it's always sorted by highest to lowest.